Kendrick Lamar joined Stevie Wonder as the only artist to win at least 5 Grammys in back-to-back years. Kendrick Lamar has won Record of the Year 2 years in a row at the Grammys. And I want to speak about the duality of that. Last year, he won for Not Like Us. Biggest diss record of all time, hands down. This record, right? This year, he won with Luther, a song about love with 0 cursing in it, which I would have never realized if he didn't say that during the acceptance speech. That's some crazy duality and crazy.
Hey, he's making my point that I was just saying, right? About the range, about the versatility. He's making my point. So it's like, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. Hope y'all had a good weekend. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Grammys, man. You know, Kendrick did his thing, broke some records, got the Drake stands weeping and gnashing their teeth as usual. Coming with the same old angles. It's because it's Drake. Grammy dog. Nobody cares about none of that. I will say this: it's mind-boggling to me though how many people are just unhappy about him winning. It's funny because this isn't a person who goes out his way or makes it a point to disrespect people, mistreat people, troll people, do any of that. But man, he gets more hate than the people that actually do. That's how you know you're doing something right in my book, man. But look, I got a clip from the Breakfast Club and some other, and maybe one or two others, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's get right into it.
So last night, Trevor Noah hosted the 68th Grammy Awards, and he kicked it off with some jokes, as he does all the time. He took a shot at Nicki Minaj. Let's take a listen.
Every single person here, John Legend, Billie Eilish, Phineas, Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby.
That was actually more of a shot at Trump than it was at,
Nicki.
Yeah. Because saying that.
Hey, have y'all seen the rant that Nicki went on? I'm talking about just all over the place, bro. Listen. Yo, I think she might need some mental help. She went on the longest Twitter/X rant. Every time I opened the app, it was a new, and I had to look and make sure it wasn't a parody account or something like that. Cause I'm just like, ain't no way that she's like, what is she talking about, man? That girl gotta be losing her mind, bro.
Nicki wasn't at the Grammys is an actual fact. The fact that the crowd cheered had nothing to do with Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Like the crowd cheered and was happy that she wasn't there. All he did was state the obvious.
It was a stab. It was a stab at both of them. He said they were discussing important issues like whose ass is fatter. That's a stab.
But wop, wop, wop is funny. That's a Cardi song. That's just hilarious.
Yeah.
To do that.
And Nicki Minaj got active right away on her ex. She shot back at Trevor Noah, and she says Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend allegedly.
Oh my God!
Why do they love to weaponize
sexuality?
Like that's the go-to every time.
Yeah. He never came out though. I thought it was.
It's always funny how they'll use it as a weapon, but then want to advocate for the same group of people and want people to be sensitive. So here's the contradiction: you want people to be sensitive to a group, LGBTQ, right? Respect them as people, but then you use their sexual orientation as a weapon to disrespect and denigrate other people. Which one is it, bro? You can't have it both ways.
Sorry, I thought he was knowledgeable.
I thought Trevor Noah had hoes.
Me too. I didn't know that.
What you talking about?
I thought
and Andy talking about, I thought it was knowledgeable. You ain't never heard that in your life.
Never heard.
Maybe I just heard her say it.
Exactly. You heard her say that last night. Now you all say, I thought it was knowledgeable. Something you heard 6 hours ago. I could have cut it out, man.
So Trevor Noah, at one point in the show, as he's like going into like opening monologues and awards, he finds Kendrick Lamar in the audience, and he has some funny things to say about the Kendrick and Drake beef. Let's take a listen.
Welcome back to the most nominated artist of the year, Mr. Kendrick Lamar, everybody. That's right. 9 nominations this year. Congratulations. And that is all I'm going to say. Congratulations. I actually thought about writing a few jokes, roasting you. But then I remembered what you can do to light-skinned dudes from other countries.
That was a good one.
Me and my delegation are still recovering from the pain.
You should have said light-skinned biracial dudes from other countries. Don't forget the biracial.
Hey, it's 2 years later, man. 2 years later, Drake is the butt of jokes now. And what happened to him? It's a shame. It really is.
That's very important.
Yeah, you would have threw that in there real quick. But I thought that was funny.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one.
Yes. And last night, talking about making history, Kendrick Lamar became the most awarded rapper in Grammy history with 27 total wins, surpassing Jay-Z's record of 25.
That's crazy.
So
absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, very well deserved. I did want the Clips to win Rap Album of the Year. Right, I wanted them to win that category just for the plot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, you know, the Drake D Riders, Kendrick winning, they numb to that. But the Clips winning would have really hurt them, right? Yeah. But I thought Let God Sort Them Out was a phenomenal album. But
nah, they're not numb to that. They're not numb to that. If you've been on X, they are not numb to Kendrick winning, bro. This is the exact opposite.
Can't be mad at GNX.
Not at all. Yeah. And then the Grammy that the Clips won, Kendrick was on that record too.
Whips and Chains.
Yes, for Whips and Chains. And, so the Clips then they performed at the Grammys, but they on the red carpet had a conversation about the fact that they had actually already won, but they were winners before they even walked into the crypto arena. Let's take a listen to the Clips on the red carpet.
You know, we already took one home for best rap performance, so really happy about that. Chains and Whips. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, we've already won for the night.
Just feels great, and you know, starting the night off right already with one win. Just feels really good. Chains and Whips. Of course, shout out to Kendrick. It's just been a great night so far.
Pharrell, how you feeling?
Grateful to be here with my brothers. This one for Virginia. It's for the 757. Everybody that like feels the way that we feel, and I'm gonna say the restoration of East Coast ambition in terms of music and sound.
Kendrick got to get into hip hop heaven, right? Because Kendrick got the Clips their first Grammy, and he got Lefty Gunplay Grammy. Drop on the clues bomb for all the hip hop Latinos in Los Angeles. Like, you got to get into hip hop heaven for that, right?
Yeah, that was fire.
GNX was a no skip album. It's a no skip album. Like, you don't have to skip any
GNX
songs on the album. Yes, but shout out to my cousins, Big Push and Mel.
Salute to the 757. I'm so happy for them, man. They
I think Skills won a Grammy
Skills
too.
Won too. Skills won a Grammy too.
Drop on the clues bombs for Skills. He won like a best spoken word or something like that?
Best spoken word, yeah. He won for that too, yeah.
Now let's take a listen because speaking of Kendrick, so Kendrick and SZA won Best Record for Luther, and Cher, who has not been on a big stage, a stage like the Grammys in some time, presented the award, and she accidentally presented it to Luther Vandross because the song was Luther.
Shut up.
Let's take a listen. To be fair, Cher was so vulnerable. Go ahead, play it.
And the Grammy goes to... Oh, they told me it was going to be on the prompter. Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross.
Drop on the clues bomb for Cher.
She didn't even say Luther Vandross. She said Luther Vandross.
Yeah, even Kendrick Lamar, like, he looked around, like, cause they knew what she meant, but he looked like, wait, she said Luther Vandross. But she meant to say the song, but she was a little thrown off. It's been some time.
But the song is Luther. It's not even Luther Vandross.
No, that was probably her friend. You know.
But Kendrick Lamar
come up and win it.
She was so excited to see the name. Like, wait, where Luther at?
That's dope though. I want to be. I can't wait to get that old. I don't even know if my friend's dead or not.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Oh my God. Kendrick Lamar and SZA and the team then came on stage to accept the award. Let's take a listen to them.
It's one of my favorite artists of all time. They granted us the privilege to do our version of it. When we got that clearance, I promise you, we damn near all dropped a tear. We know how much him and Cheryl Lynn poured into that record. And being able to put our vocals of it, it proves that we were somewhat worthy to be just as great. They said no cursing though. And we say, you know what? We're going to do just that. No cursing, and we're going to make sure that this song represents love. So I want to appreciate and give thanks to SZA.
I just want to say thank you to Kendrick for lifting me up. But what I really wanted to say is, please don't fall into despair. Right now is a scary time. I know the algorithms tell us that it's so scary and all is lost. There's been world wars, there's been plagues, and we have gone on. We need to trust each other and trust ourselves, trust your heart. We're not governed by the government, we're governed by God. And I thank you so much.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. I didn't
Hey man, I didn't know that. I ain't honestly pay attention to whether or not they ever cussed on that song. But it did. It must have definitely felt like an honor for them to give the clearance and to say, "Hey man, do your thing. You know, you got full creative license. You just can't curse. You know." And look, you can tell they put their all into that song. It wasn't a song that just was on top of the charts for a week or two, right? That joint, it was on there so long, they had to take it off because of the Billboard rule, right? And so I think they did beyond justice to the song. I mean, like, if you're going to be granted that privilege and to be able to have the song perform like it did, shows how serious they took it.
I didn't see when they won. So
that was later in the show. You probably sleep.
Right there,
yeah. Well, look, we have to wrap this hour, but in the next latest, all
right. So that's it for that one. One of the other things that I wanted to share was one of the records that Kendrick had broke. This right here. Kendrick Lamar becomes the first rapper ever to win Best Rap Album at the Grammys with 4 back-to-back albums: To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, GNX. Hey, the GNX, it's funny how many people was saying like it was like, all right, this, that, and the other, but GNX, man, and I've seen a lot of people saying that Good Kid, Mad City should be on here. I don't think a lot of people don't argue with that, but it's not. It's not, unfortunately. But look, man, look at this again. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. When are people going to stop down talking this album? When are they going to stop down talking that and give it the credit that no matter what people say, it just keeps performing and performing and performing, and over time, I guess you can say it has a very loud voice, even though it didn't start off that way. But yeah, man, GNX is up there now. You know, GNX is up there, and it's different. All these are different. All these are different. So is it safe to say? Is it safe to say? Now, I want y'all to answer this in the comment section. That Kendrick is the most versatile MC of all time. All right, you got to put aside your best rapper. I ain't talking about best rapper alive. And I know for a lot of y'all, he is the best rapper alive. This is a whole separate thing. All right, I need your input in the comment section. Is he the most versatile MC of all time? Look at these albums. Think about the content on each of these albums. Think about the performance on each of these albums, songs, how they touched you, and just you know, and how much they resonate with people. Throw Good Kid, Mad City in there. Just put everything into perspective. Is he the most versatile MC ever? I would say yes. I would say yes. If you got somebody else, put it in the comment section. But I think you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody that's more versatile, honestly. I'm not going to lie. But let's go over to another clip real quick.
Kendrick Lamar joined Stevie Wonder as the only artist to win at least 5 Grammys in back-to-back years. Kendrick Lamar has won Record of the Year 2 years in a row at the Grammys. And I want to speak about the duality of that. Last year, he won for Not Like Us. Biggest diss record of all time, hands down. This record, right? This year, he won with Luther, a song about love with 0 cursing in it, which I would have never realized if he didn't say that during the acceptance speech. That's some crazy duality and crazy.
Hey, he's making my point that I was just saying, right? About the range, about the versatility. He's making my point. So it's like, however you want it, man. You want the left or you want the right. You know what I mean? You want the uppercut or you want the jab. It don't matter. I got cream. I got grasshopper style. It don't matter. Like he's like the lyrical Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee said the best form is no form. He said you have to be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever you put it in, right? Be like water, right? It's formless. It's formless. And I'm not trying to make this like overly dramatic or nothing, but in a sense, I feel like that's Kendrick's style, is that he doesn't have a style, right? Again, I ain't trying to be overly dramatic, but I think that's what makes him so versatile, which can allow him to do a diss track that gets all these accolades, and then a song like Luther, the duality, just like he pointed out, versatility, man. Not many artists. I can't think of another artist that can do it like that at this level, man, and perform. There's artists that can do it, but not at this level. You feel me?
Range, gang. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a blessing to be on a list with Stevie Wonder, one of the greatest of all time. That says a lot. Also, Kendrick Lamar became the first rapper to ever win Best Rap Album at the Grammys with 4 back-to-back albums, from To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and GNX. How in the world Good Kid, Mad City didn't win, I don't know. That was hands down the best rap album that dropped that year, but I digress, gang. I'm not going to lie. This is some very impressive stuff from Kendrick Lamar. I want to make sure that we notice that we're watching some legendary shit in rap. You feel me? Like, I don't want all that Stan arguing about this, that, and the third. And I'm going to make the videos. You feel me? And I'll reply to a few comments. But let's pay attention to what's actually going on in the real world.
All right, man. So we're going to end that right there. Look, congratulations to him, SZA, Clips, all the other winners, Bad Bunny. You know, Bad Bunny did his thing. It'll be interesting to see how his Super Bowl performance goes as far as viewership. I'm not going to sit here and act like I've ever listened to Bad Bunny, because I haven't. I don't think a lot of people are surprised that he won over everybody, including Kendrick. I don't think a lot of people are. Some people are upset or disappointed. I don't think most people are surprised. I think they were saying they probably thought he would win anyway. But you still can't be mad, man. If you Kendrick, what are you going to be mad at? Nothing to be mad about. I don't think any of the fans should be disappointed. I've seen some fans disappointed. You shouldn't be disappointed. He did his thing, man. He did his thing with a rap album, mind you. Okay? Not a pop. This don't got worldwide crossover appeal. Like, it don't. GNX don't. Let's just be honest, right? But there's some songs on there that do. But no, it's good shit, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. And don't forget to answer my question about his versatility, and is he the most versatile? And is that what makes him the greatest? Because you got to say, if he is, that is what makes him the greatest, right? It got to be, man. I don't think anybody can keep up with that type of versatility, that type of performance over such a long amount of time. But let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.